Oscar, Bernard retired for about 10 seconds after he fought Tarver. Did you, at the time, did you ever feel that he was making a mistake, or did you think he was making the right move by stepping away, or did you think there was more left in him? Or?
I didn't think he was making a mistake. I felt that it was all part of his plan. I really did. I do think that now, that it was all part of his plan. Hopkins hasn't shown me any sign of him slowing down whatsoever, even after Tarver, or I mean, after any fight. There's no sign of him slowing down. You know, lately I've seen signs of him even of increasing his stamina, his punching power, his speed. He's a freak of nature.
After his last fight, Danny Garcia said he would fight again this year. Is that out in the picture right now? It's kind of late in the calendar.
Well, we're discussing that with his management group, and discussing that with Danny, and you know, we have several events to close out the year. Like Amir Khan, and Bradley's coming up, where we have Herrera, who is fighting on the opening bout on HBO. So realistically and most likely, he'll be fighting the first quarter of next year.
What do you think of betting that Kovalev's favorite?
Is he favorite? Yeah. Not by much, which is surprising, because Kovalev is what, maybe half his age. You know, Hopkins being 49, hitting 50. It actually surprises me. Well, nothing surprises me anymore with Hopkins, but I really did think that people will have Kovalev, you know, as a long shot. So to see the fight almost being an even fight, I mean, it just goes to show you, you know, a lot of people are believing in Hopkins. You know.
Do you think that suits him because he was also the underdog against Tarver, and you know how that fight turned out?
Well, it does suit. I mean, yes, you can say it's a motivation, but Hopkins always has, you know, the motivation, no matter who he's facing. He's just so disciplined. Hopkins is he's a machine.
Now, does being the underdog help or hurt? Because I know you were favored against Felix Thurman, you underperformed the fight, and then other fights you were the underdog and you overperformed, like for example against the prime Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
What do you think?
Well, if you're Hopkins, it doesn't matter. If you're Hopkins, it doesn't matter, because whether he's a favorite or whether he's an underdog, he's always going to be motivated. That's just who he is. It's pretty. It's impressive. It's just impressive of his mentality, his work ethic. Yeah, he's a freak of nature.